Uh, huh? Okay, it just took a second. Hello? Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. Ooh, a little sweaty. A little warm today. Just warm, but it's also a little humid in my office. So, like, a little sweaty. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the stream. I know it's been a hot minute. I wasn't feeling last week. The last few in general, just very bleh. So, I know it's been like a couple of weeks, I think, since the last. And so I wanted to just make sure that every that, I had time and a little bit of things set up. Um, Gloves. I'm wearing gloves. If anyone missed why I'm wearing the gloves right now, because we are going to start. We're going to start by opening a pack of Game of Skates. This limited um end pack. 12 cards? I can count. I forgot how many cards are in here, but it's like uh very limited time. This was like one of their last few packs. They're all foil, and they're like copies of cards that you won't really be. No, they're gonna be in the first pack. These were like the first like review cards. So we're gonna bust this pack. I have some. Nope. Some, oh, one of the boxes. Like everything else though. I think these are all the color sleeves I have. I think there's some extras in there, and in the back are just black. And I think one of the boxes. But we're gonna go ahead and flip it on over here. We'll have my tawny deck right here. Use. We're gonna go ahead, bust this guy open. Be very gentle. That happened. I've forgotten this is. Oh, never mind. That cracked good. That that way. All the way over there. I'm gonna leave it on the desk for right now. Alrighty. We got double flip. Flip trick. Landing requirement is rolling 2 flips on 6 dice. Tech heroes, which are purple heroes, may use grind dice as flip to land double flip. Also applies to any trick comboing with double flip. So that's really nice. Cool. Amalgamation flip, one of my favorite tricks. I had one that the guys over at Game of Skate have sent to me. I actually have one of these packs, except for without like the ones in the back. Like a couple of cards in the back that I didn't get, and so it's cool that with cards like Amalgamation Flip, because it's like legendary rarity, you can only have 2 per deck, and so it's nice that I can have like that play set. Pebbles, gonna be a common card, but this is a foil Pebbles. Nice to have. Waterlogged, amazing art for Waterlogged. Produces mana energy. In this game, it's called SP. Uh, and the next turn they start with less. Lightfoot, get a guarantee flip trick, but it also focuses draw a card, which can only focus once per turn during the draw step. So, my favorite card of this pack is Crooked Grind. This is one of the cards that helped me infinite loop and win my first tournament, winning eh, my first place trophy. Eh. This combos with another trick I have over here, maybe? No, I put it over there in this plat. Eh. Okay. Okay. So let me explain this combo real quick. Ghost Flip. It's a flip trick with one flip landing requirement. Like really focus on the cards in the back. Focus on the Ghost Flip, please. There you go. If you land Ghost Flip, you gain a flip counter, which you can use counters to land tricks. Right? So if you land one Ghost Flip, you get a flip counter, and since this only requires one flip, you're able to land another one in the future. Nice. And then if Ghost Flip is returned from your graveyard to your hand, gain a grind counter. And one of the things of why that's important, one of, keep that in mind, is the hero. This is a tech hero called Jack Calypso. And his first ability, Brave Offense, once per active location, you may, oh gosh, attempt to roll 3 catch naturally. Of 6 dice you roll 3 catch, get his ability. If you do, move a trick worth 2 SP or less from your graveyard to your hand. So you can return Ghost Flip back to your hand after you land it. You gain a flip counter and a grind counter. And then Crooked Grind is the reason why you have those grind counters, basically. And what you're able to do is if you had 2 Ghost Flips in one in the graveyard, one in your hand, and 1 or 2 Crooked Grinds, you combo Crooked Grind with a flip trick. You can search target player's graveyard for a trick card and put it into your hand. It could be any player. However, if you had a Ghost Flip in the grave and a Ghost Flip in your hands, you can combo these 2 cards, and the the Ghost Flip will get you a flip counter that guarantees you next time you do this, and then the Crooked Grind will get you back the flip, the Ghost Flip you had in graveyard, getting you a grind counter. Then you can use Jack Calypso or a couple of other cards that get you back the Crooked Grind, so you have this loaded next turn. And that's how I basically infinitely looped Crooked Grind, Ghost Flip comboing every turn. Not designed guarantee a letter on your opponent, which is like how you win in this game. Um, but it is consistent because this one trick alone gets you a flip and a grind counter. And so you can just land this guarantee every turn. And so the idea is if your opponent fails because of the location. Yeah. Uh, this card, you may notice in the deep end pack, this is before the revisions. So right now, if you check out Game of Skate Play website, you can see all of the cards of the first set, Crooked Grind included. But this is a common card. And I would like to think that it was because of my showing in the tournament where I infinitely looped with these 2 cards. But this got nerfed to a rare, and rarities tell you in this game how many copies you can play. So this went from 4 copies per deck down to 2 because you can only play 2 rares. So this of my infinite combo, you can only play 2 of each card. But there's a lot of cards in the deck that are designed to, as fast as possible, search your deck for these 2 and just go off. That's why Crooked is my favorite. And since I had one of these packs sent to me, other than the like the special cards I'm about to show you right now ish, uh, and since this was nerfed to a rare from a common, I get to play a playset of these with the foil. Nice, I love it. This is another card that works in that deck. This is Nether Gripped. the opposite art of Waterlogged, but they're not opposite in effects. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? If the camera will like, there we go. The artwork on these gorgeous. They're like the opposite arts. One's left hand, one's right hand. One's very like angelic, one's very like demonic. Nice. This one returns a trick from your graveyard to your hand. So in case you miss on Jack Calypso's ability or some other ability or something, you're able to continue this. Oh, I've been waiting for this because I really wanted this card. This is Mark's Apple Yard. This is a location. This, as I read in Jack Calypso's ability, this game works on locations. You have a 10-card location deck that cycles through locations, free refresh, and this one is Mark's Apple Yard. So you have a little mini ramp in like an apple orchard, but the signature here is from pro skater Mark Appleyard, which is where also the name of the card gets its name, right? Mark's Apple Yard. It's a really cool location. You get to add a catch requirement, which is the easiest to roll, but still adding landing requirements can make the game difficult. But you get to add one to the defender's landing requirements for each action card you've played before landing your set trick. And this works really well with one of my favorite tricks in the game, Body Varial, because it's zero cost SP and or zero cost trick, and so you can just play it. So whatever turn Mark's Apple Yard shows up on, you're able to just play out however much actions you want, and then you just drop Body Varial, and you're good to faceless. This is Chris Markovich, also an artist slash skater, and this is his card, faceless. It's a very interesting card. There is one thing about the card that I tech this for a particular reason. The one SP action card, a Steez action, and it targets a player and it changes their hero type to any combination of hero types. This can be used defensively, mostly, because there's some locations that are like tech heroes can do this, or hammer heroes can do this, or vert heroes can do this. This is in my vert hero deck for a different reason, but you can do stuff like that. So if you're playing against a deck like a tech hero or a hammer hero, and or if I am, and their location says hammer heroes, blah blah blah, I can change mine to something. Or if I'm playing against a mirror match or something, and it's a vert versus a vert, and that my one of my main locations being like mega ramp or mini half pipe, which is like your vert heroes or the vert heroes here don't need the location landing requirements, and so you can change your opponent to being like a hammer or something, and now they can't. Now they have to land everything. But my vert deck is all about spin counters. Gaining a lot of spin counters because you want to land your highest spin trick, which is 900. Costs it has 5 spins of a landing requirement, and so this is the only card currently that focuses to get any one counter. It could be a spin counter, it could be a catch counter, flip, it could be anything that the game provides as a counter. Uh, Deck plays 2 of these at max because I am trying to focus to get a counter, but I can also at any moment do its actual ability for one, like at Mark's Apple Yard or something, and it's an action that costs 1. So, you know what I mean? Oh, and then Louis Barletta. It's another artist skater. Bag of Suck. I have a deck that I'm working on that I don't think is going to be finished in this first set. I think I'm going to be waiting mostly for the second set. But Bag of Suck is a 6 cost SP. I'm gonna like note to your guys' selves that this game, kind of like Hearthstone or any other like auto regenerating card game like Nostalgics or anything like that, uh, as turns progress, you get one more maximum SP. But unlike those games that caps out at 10, with some ability to get higher, like but naturally you only get 10. This game caps out at 6. Again, there's though in like those games, you can surpass that for effects and stuff, but it caps out at 6. So this is a big boy. So it must do something great, right? Well, you get to reveal a flip, a spin, a grab, and a grind. That's all of the current trick types in Game of Skate. You can reveal one of each of them from your hand. You may play any combination of those cards for free. Your landing requirement for each trick is just one catch, and defending players must meet the regular landing requirements. And so this is a deck that I'm working on called Ascension of Suck. And there's a location. I don't think I have it near me. Maybe I do. I do. Location. Pools of Ascension. If you land your trick at Pools of Ascension and your graveyard contains one of each trick type, you get to double your SP at the next refresh. So if you landed it on turn 5, then this shows up on, or sorry, if this was your 5th turn location, land a trick, you have each combination of tricks or whatever in your discard pile, you get double SP. But it's a deck that's based around having an even spread of flip, spins, grabs, and grinds. That way, when Bag of Suck drops, you're trying to do as much as you can, right? And then this also just helps. Because also, if you land, or if it is turn 6, let's say, and Pools of Ascension is your location, and you Bag of Suck, and you land all 4 of your tricks, that's just going to give you like 96 SP, or I think, at the next refresh, and you go off. But the idea of this is, I have a I have one of the cards in my Tawny deck. You're not dropping a 900. You're dropping cards like Vortex 180 because it's an easy landing requirement, but the defenders gain an additional spin for each spin trick in your grave, so you're fueling the grave a little bit. Um, I'm working on what flips and grinds I want in that deck. Sorry, not flips. Grinds and grabs. I'm trying to figure out what I want for grinds and grabs in that deck. And then you end it always with Amalgamation Flip. Amalgamation Flip is a 6 cost, but under Bag of Suck it's free. And you have to discard your entire hand, roll all of your dice, and choose any of the 5 dice. And then the landing requirement becomes that. But for you, it becomes one catch, but it doesn't really matter because Amalgamation is just broken. And being allowed to play it for free, so though you don't have landing requirement for Amalgamation Flip, kind of have to hope to land 2 catch in this scenario. It's 1 catch guarantee for this, even though this goes from 0 things. You're able to play this for free alongside with a bunch of other cards, and so you just film a line, just dropping them. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the deep end cards. Let's leave them up real quick. Very excited for Bag of Suck to have a physical Bag of Suck. I would like one more. So if anyone if anyone has a deep end foil Bag of Suck, please by all means hit me up. Might be interested. My second amalgamation flip. I kind of want a third one. Actually, I want 4, but fine. Faceless. Whenever we get the first set and we start busting packs for the first set, we'll change up my Tawny deck. But for right now we're not. Right now we're going to keep my Tawny deck the way it is. Waterlogged is so interesting because it's an okay card. I'm waiting to like for an aha moment. I've been like looking at these cards for like forever, and I've been waiting to like kind of for like that aha moment for when I find when Waterlogged is good. Again, all it does is it reduces someone's SP on that turn by 2, but it costs you 3 to do that. And then the next refresh, they lose 1 SP during that turn. So if it was like turn 3, you hit them with this, they're down to 1 SP for that turn only. And then next turn, instead of having 4 SP, they'll have 3. So it's not great. You can focus it to draw a card. Not great. I'm waiting again for like that aha moment. We were like, this is why this is good. Till then, though, really not that great. Get that last visual in there. Okay. Now, take off the gloves. Again, the trash can is all the way over there. I gotta move it over here. But let us do what we initially came here for. This was just bonus content. I'm a card game player. I love card games, and this is a card game that I especially love as someone who is a skateboarder, as well as a card game player. Game of Skate card game is something that I'm really invested in, and I really love, and I can't wait to show you guys more about it. But till then, let's hop into Lil Guardsman. This is game from Hilltop Games. More about them in the description of this. Okay, you can more about it in the description. There's a link to their website and links to where you can buy this game. I'm gonna move that. Oh, cool. Uh, no volume. I don't know what this is. Oh, maybe if I hit right.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be
Hold on.
saved by
I'm
the
not
most
getting any audio.
unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the work.
Hold on. So sorry. Yeah, I'm not getting any audio. Is the stream getting audio? You guys are getting audio. Oh, let me turn off the headphones, turn back on. There we go. Okay. Cool. Turn it down like a little bit for me. Maybe because I have it. Okay. We're just gonna go with this. Plot A, new game.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making.
It's me!
With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice.
I haven't even made a choice yet.
Think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
I didn't even make a decision yet.
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Mustache, though? I like the Beatles, I think, reference here. Fairly certain this is like Nirvana. You got a loot, skateboard, a little Game Boy.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
Uh,
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
all right, Dad. Let's go. Let's kick everybody out. No one's getting in.
Okie dokie, ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Yep.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Like a dragon. Oh.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Hi, Mrs. Abernathy.
Plain and boring,
Oh.
as always.
Perfect.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
Shamish.
It's Hamish.
Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Feels like a bribe. Mrs. Abernathy. Feels like a bribe. I don't know. Oh, we just take it? I don't have an option? Alright.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next.
I don't know, Mrs. Abernathy.
You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Right? Like, dude.
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirligigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
Dad, what?
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Oh, I will give you the pastry if we can end this conversation.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot. Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Oh, sweet. That's all we're going to be doing. The Royal Writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift. Alright, let me write this down. If the Castle Guard Corp can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Note, strict 1 slice limit per guardsman. From the desk of the Consulwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years as post. Hey, Randy! Round of applause for Randy. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Stryker. Mrs. Abernathy, you have drugs. Pressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, is that how you spell pique my interest? Is that how you spell peak? It's not Peak. It's Pique. I did not know this. There's a cash bonus in it for you, Malcolm, by the royal decrees. This is the first place you would look. Let us write down. We need to achieve good star rating. I'm just gonna note pizza party. Uh, demonstration. Mages Guild demonstration. Mages Guild demo. All. Councilwoman Ash. Congrats to Randy. 35 years. Uh, elderly illegal drug smuggling. And then depressed Joker seeks funny name. Cool. This is our daily notes. Take into account. Got a lot of information you'll need to do for your job. You can select the royal writ at any time, and it won't cost you action points. Let's go. Check it out.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you.
Yep.
I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
Because he didn't use them.
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
I like it.
No humming.
No humming. All I'm going to be doing.
This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Because the radiation makes them stronger?
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does.
Nice.
It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
Oh, okay.
You can use this decoder ring to decode things.
Ooh.
Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
Okay. A phone.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help. But all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Oh, Stryker is our boss. Okay. And that last note was from Stryker? The Joker finding a funny name? Was it just LT? Stryker boss. Yep.
Hello, who's there?
Oh, hi, Stryker.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Oh, that's right. Malcolm was the
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point. You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here? You use the Wicked 3000. Choosing this...
Was there anything else? I don't think so. Oh.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better. Or
Yeah.
the phone, or it's a combination of things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Okay.
You use the Wicked... Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can. By
Sure.
any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now. So just pick a damn lever already.
Oh. I wanna investigate Granny. I'm gonna deny her.
Sorry, I don't have time to hear Mrs. Abernathy plead her case again today. We're just...
Fine. Fine, Dad. But if she's
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now.
a drug
After my
smuggler,
delivery, I'm off to watch the big game.
Dad, this is on you.
Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
She's gambling her grandson's inheritance.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Yeah.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
Yeah.
It's only for today, I swear.
No,
I'll
it's
meet you
not.
in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Okay. Let me just... Oh. Okay, the royal writ. Making sure we get a good star rating this month. Huge priority. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there's a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. I have that note written down. Mages Guild demo, call Councilwoman Ash. Anyone that is on their, that's coming for that. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. Huge, 15 more years. We get a solid 50. It should be retirement. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, we're finding out that grandmas and grandpas are smuggling drugs into and out of the city. Oh god, my chair flopped forward. There we go. It's not every old person, but be vigilant. We have the detector see who's carrying what. Also have a truth spray. We will vigilantly prevent grannies and grampies from coming into our city with drugs and out of the city. Then Malcolm is looking for a person with a funny name. Cash bonus. What would be considered a funny name?
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
I mean, that's a pretty funny name. Do we just go right out the gate with it?
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Oh, okay.
Will you require anything further?
Let me call Ash.
I'm Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Thank you, thank you. That's one action point. I'm also going to call Malcolm.
A lecturer? Snore. Where do you get these people? Get rid of him.
Okay, but his name was funny. What does this do? Doesn't do anything? Alright, well, I think we're good. Prove him. You're good to go, sir.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Thank you, Athanatos. Ironious Athanatos. You read the writ, followed orders, good Lil Guardsman. I just figured it was a funny name, so I figured I would give it a try. Ironious and Athanatos.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father, who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me. Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst! So that's... Kelly isn't as fun as she's made out to be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life!
Interesting.
Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now!
Yeah.
What's your game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll up Orlando's.
Okay. Do I need to call Stryker for anything? Yeah, you're fine.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Good use of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover. You knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the paper didn't, like, because I couldn't read it.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Okay, you need to relax.
The guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I will use the...
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Thanks, buddy.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything.
Yeah. Mm,
Everything seems to be in order, but I wonder what that stamp was on the gold bars.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
not yet. I don't like you.
At precisely 6:15 tonight, after the Bank of the Sprawl has closed for the day, I am being met by the head teller, Mr. Dung, who will be escorting me to my safety deposit box.
Okay.
Once inside, I have a rather sizable deposit of gold bullion being carried by my darling servant whelp. I couldn't do any of this without him, but I will never let my secret love show for the sake of my position. What on earth? What are you staring at?
Oh, Master! I knew you cared!
What? Poppycock!
I want to interview him one more time, but I also want to call Stryker, 'cause I don't know if... Or who do I call? I don't call anyone for this, right? No. But I could call Stryker, I think. I don't know. I only have one more action. I feel like I wasted it on the truth spray. But the truth spray did say that all he's doing is just depositing his gold into a safety deposit. He's an asshole, but he might be fine. I have one more action. I should really use it.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
Well, he just told me.
I shan't be airing the details of
Oh.
my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Oh, yes, we mustn't keep you from your ever so important meeting. BS is right.
Nothing else I can do. I'll accept it. I don't like him, but he seems fine.
It's about bloody time. Get moving, whelp!
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Silence! Nobody was talking to you.
All due respect, sir, but you were talking to me.
Don't be impertinent. Onward!
I hope I didn't fuck that up. But it wasn't mine. Okay. We'll take loot.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquez Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Jesus, that's a name. Okay. Hold on. I need to remember who this is. Some kind of doctor. Dr. Marquez Beatrix von Matterhorn?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Why just go?
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license, issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
I mean, I don't want this.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
I don't like him. Gonna deny him.
Come on, my paperwork checks out. I'm a good guy. I promise I'll give you a discount once I've set up shop. Please reconsider.
Capitalism, get out of here.
I'll be back. This isn't the last you've heard from Garby Bunches.
Nope. Your good job performance. You're paid 20 gold. Nice. Oh, I didn't. I should have looked at them all. Oh, I can look at everything. Okay. Things like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notices the word Commander Keen among the
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Damn.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von
Marquess.
Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
Archaeological researcher. She's an archaeologist. Researcher, Royal Academy.
But you can call me B.
B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
I've got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
Yep. Dig site. Makes sense. Archaeologist.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
Power crystals. Give me that stash. I need that.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes. The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans. Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
Okay.
That must have looked awesome!
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge. Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Okay.
Hardcore!
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the Sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery, or more exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a gnomish astrolabe, they can produce temporal anomalies.
Sure.
We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them.
We began experimenting by fashioning teeny-weeny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals. Okay.
We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
Yikes. Just do it for the love of God. Push the button.
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
I mean, I want to know what the blah blahs were. I'm an exposition guy.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep it.
He's right. Everything is in. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Yeah, I'll admit it this time. We're good to go, Garbs.
I swear I've been through this once already, but I think I just changed the course of history? Did I just tug at the fabric of space and time? Okay, this is way above my pay grade.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Do I get a rating on the guy? A new rating? I let him in. No!
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That risk
That's
becomes
nice.
much
That
lower
didn't
once I
happen.
configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
Me?
And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I
Okay.
will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
So the dig site's really just like
You
our
can do this. Just try
upgrade
not to go to
shed.
space and time. I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Aren't you supposed to like meet your father? Oh, the tavern is home?
Your dad's over there.
And talk to her? Neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. And your little pretty great collection of tunes. In the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire. Alright, Dad, let's go.
Hey, hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
And I got 20.
That'll
Or
be
30.
15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Whatever, I need sleep anyway to get to the next shift.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
There's literally a mouse hole in the wall, I just saw it. On our way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late and make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Erroneous and Thanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most of the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Ellie a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Turns out that Mr. Meany's sizable deposit was illegal blood gold. That's what I thought. I should have taken it. This bit of business allowed him to ramp up production at legal blood gold mines. Things were sure looking up in the world of the got a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sister Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. Alright, sorry, I have one fuck up then.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, The Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, The Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hell! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to The Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
I am writing down. What was it? The Morning Crawl? Or The Crawl?
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
And then Ham is just a pig. And then I also wrote down that Princess Desdemona is now of age and is finding a angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. Yeah.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
Rest of the sprawl in the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
Got some notes. I don't know if I'm going to need this one anymore, but...
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation. Which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh god, okay.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
So,
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
thank you. Okay, 3.
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Randy?
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Right? He just celebrated his 35th year as a guard. Why was he let
Which is
go?
exactly what his poor judgment led to.
Oh,
Wish
Randy.
me luck.
No.
Aw, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on Goblin Ball games.
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
Did
Looks
they?
like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
God. So, I had one fuck up, and now a job is on the line. Great.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
That's fair. I'll take it.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Okay. Let's see. New note.
That's my girl.
We have to go to the writ. Oh, perfect. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay, Malcolm. Painting cells. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoy vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. That is a Monty Python reference. Really like it. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. Okay. 2 envoys. Alliance. What they're looking for with Sprawl. And then talk to them. Make sure I talk to them. Really get them talking. So, talk. Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion Sprankles shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. So Sprankles, miniature, mini, royal, carriage. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. Okay. Non-human. A little fucked up, but alright. Extra. Okay. By the royal decree. I didn't even use these 2. Actually, I want to guarantee the truth. Okay. I want to guarantee these 2. And get the decoder and the metal detector. I'm not really fond that I get a whip. Hope those work.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a
Damn.
painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
Okay.
An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
Uh,
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
that's sweet.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
Let me call up Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
No. Oh no. I mean, I trust the guy. I get 5 of those. Nothing really else. I'll talk to him.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
Sure. Got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are ways to paint your stuff. One legit, other in cuffs. Little girl will guide your way so you can earn your portions of official sprawl currency.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days. And I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
We're good. Yep. Letting him in. He looks non-human, so I did use all 3 actions on them. I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
I'll go with blue. I'm wearing a
like
blue sweater.
I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor.
I appreciate it.
Thank you again.
Let him in to do his job. What do you want to parade? Oh, well, fucking A. You seem human.
Hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Farabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla, daughter of King Finbar, son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus, son of Queen Turtledove, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Farabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla, daughter of King Finbar. Son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus, son of Queen Turtledove.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
I don't want the photo. I can sell it for $6. Um, do I need to call anyone? So there is 2 envoys, so I really need to get them talking. So we're gonna talk.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulfur mines of Petrard.
Of Petrad.
The prince will be christening the newest of our sulfuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Won't that make a huge mess?
Inevitably. But it is a tradition. A sticky, dangerous tradition.
Okay. Who?
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our 2 kingdoms the envy of the world.
This is true.
Those sulfur mines smell like farts. Does Prince Flinflon smell like farts?
A little bit.
A little bit.
His name is Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Please, stop!
I feel like I just want to talk to him again before I let him in. It's supposed to be 2. This guy seems pretty legit. I'm just fucking with him. I don't need to use any of these. I feel like I want to make a call to, like, Ash or something, maybe, but...
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle. If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a 2, and a 3.
Nice.
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh, thank you, kind child. You know, I could have been the first bugle in the Petrardian orchestra, if we had an orchestra. Perhaps you know of a music director in the Sprawl looking for a man with good embouchure?
I'll keep a lookout for that.
Do I have to keep looking out for that? You check out.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess.
Okay, Marvog.
If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
My job, though.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
It seems legit. Am I looking for anything? I'm not really looking for anything.
Why come all this way to buy a hat?
Right.
Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
We're gonna truth potion this guy. Ooh, do we metal detector him? Let's truth potion. Truth spray. What do you want, sir? Why are you here?
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Alright, well, check out, I guess. Go. Get out of here. Go find a hat.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
I have a little doubt. I'm gonna forget him. Your interrogation led to him bearing his soul to you. You gave the man a second chance to find a harness in it. I got a medal.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag.
I don't know what that means.
Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
Guy was gonna pay me to not send in, but honestly, this prince looks like a douche, and this.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
I kind of want to see the head.
No, please. You keep it.
But then how will you know I am worthy of delivering the words of the Praetor to your princess?
You know what? I'll take your word for it.
Curious. Very well. The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives. Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
What a dumb custom. I mean, doesn't the giant pile of dead ballerinas stink up the joint?
It is not dumb. It is a point of pride for the ballerinas to be added to the pile. And the stink is a constant reminder of the danger and sacrifice made by the noble winners of the Marvog Ballet.
Okay.
You see, the winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
I only get one more. I'm just gonna let you in. Fuck the other guy.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvog. And now to fulfill my mission to speak the praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Hmm. Yeah. Let's use this bad boy once, at least.
I come with a message for Prince. The Grant. Hail, praetor.
Mm-hmm.
I killed 90. I have brought you.
Oh my god! Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the praetor to your princess.
$7. Fuck
The
you again.
praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon it.
Oh, so the praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. Ballet is one of the fine.
Oh dear god. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed, there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas.
Mm-hmm.
Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
I'll talk to her one more time.
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had for Princess Desdemona again?
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Una Guahatag. Or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgian?
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
I kind of want to.
There are many ways to say this, but most common is Quarg, which translates to
Quarg.
I am watching you.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay. Good to go. Do I get a medal now?
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend.
Blah.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
Mm-hmm.
If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Can I see that?
When word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves. Now, we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beautiful princess, the fairest flower in a whole field of fair flowers.
You really don't look like the dragon slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
I'm not. This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point. Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
Okay.
Steady on, Lucy. I was only speaking metaphorically.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never met you before?
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love to come and save her from her world of loneliness.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
I just don't like the guy. Do I give him the head? I'll talk to him one more time.
All right. It's true. I'm not the gallant Sir Beverly, knight of some minor renown. I'm just an envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium, which is actually me. I've been watching the princess launch the ceremonial first slingshot at Goblin Ball matches for years now. Our eyes locked during one such slingshotting, and she smiled. My heart has been hers ever since that day. Please let me in. I must see her and let her know how I feel before it is too late. Please?
Couldn't you try writing to her or something?
I have tried many times, but I don't know her address, and I don't know how to write. Both of these, my two great shames, have stood in my way again and again.
Alright, dude, I'm sorry.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders.
Yep.
But know this, there is no force more powerful than love. You have not seen the last of Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
I don't know how I get a medal there.
Hey,
So,
kid, are you Lil?
I am.
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious.
Okay, hold on. So, the Sprinkles still has not shown. Malcolm, we got his thing, and we got two envoys.
Does this
And
mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
right,
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
Randy.
Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Poor Randy. Yep.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my partner.
Here you go.
You had me worried there for a second. See you around, kid.
Little girl stands at a gate, making choices. I can't wait. You got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness. Come meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. Alright,
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
I'll go meet Malcolm after the shift.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Sprinkles?
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl
Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
You're covered in blood.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a hole to do? Inside these walls my destiny awaits.
Just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
I kind of want to call Stryker to see if Stryker has anything to say. Nope. Fuck. That was an action point? Oh no, it wasn't. Odd. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Oh, that's just Fosse.
This looks like a flamethrower.
What's a Fosse?
Fosse is the name of my blowtorch.
I'm gonna confiscate.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then. That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
Yeah, for real.
For the love of what is that?
Excuse me, who are you talking to? What are you saying to them? Are you talking about me? Behind my back?
I'm in front of your face, actually.
I'm right in front of you.
Oh, it drives me crazy when people talk about me behind my back right in front of me. This is making me angry.
Oh, maybe let's try singing? At times like this, what helps is this, calming down.
This isn't a duet. I'm the star here. You think you're going to burn me? It's me that's going to burn you.
Whoa, I didn't think this was that kind of game.
Right?
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon. I've traveled from afar. A simple girl
Okay.
who wished upon.
I'm still gonna use the metal detector. Nope.
What is that? What's a
Nope. You cannot have that blowtorch.
That.
Okay.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up. I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Want to kick you out, but I don't want to burn the place to the
Okay, Lil.
ground.
Now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Okay.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
Here we go.
I guess that it's all ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Okay. Where's the die? Get the fuck out of here.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
Yep.
You're the worst.
Good job to the voice actress with that. Boom! Despite the songbird's sweet serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and managed to take her away her toy. Good job. So, oh, 3.5. Remember, 3 stars represents a good score in the Lil Guardsman. The 4-star result relies on superb deduction, the perfect loadout, a bit of luck, and a combination of all 3 things. The results screens, like this one, will guide you towards a 3-star result, but the 4 is up to you. Like, I want to redo, like, some of these just to kind of, like... I want to be able to 4-star a day, but it's fine. The dungeon room, yeah. To the dungeon. Visiting Malcolm. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Ideal for prisoners, only have 1 arm. Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
I didn't think it pulled upward. What's up, everybody?
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
I feel like an Iron Maiden chair.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
Seems like we are also joined by Councilwoman Ash and Lieutenant Stryker.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
No.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess incorrectly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she? Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
I feel like this is one of the things where it's like two, like it's like that riddle, like two guards, like one tells the truth and one tells the lie. And I'm gonna pick the left hand.
Ah, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Yep, there.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
Great. Love
It's
it.
called being an adult.
Keep an eye
12.
out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my
Goodbye.
job. I'm gonna do my job the best I can. Like, I'm not gonna
Why
not.
did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Okay. We'll do another day and then take a break from there.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The
Castle
bidding of
duty.
the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
Fair.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Garby Bunkers. Oh, he got his hat. I finally talked to you?
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
Why not?
Hey, we have extra.
No.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Dope.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
No, I totally let them in.
What? Why? I thought we had a deal.
No, you thought you could bribe a guardian of the Free Peoples of the Sprawl, which is a very serious offense.
It is. Oh. I'm gonna be kind to this time because he's like under royalty, and I don't want to fuck things up. So I'm just gonna give him a warning.
Please forgive me, incorruptible and honest steward of the kingdom. I beg you, forgive.
All right, stop groveling. Now don't let me catch you around here again, you hear?
I hear. You are truly worthy and filled with honesty from the core. You have an air of trust within us that permeates.
Thank you. Goodbye.
$25. Ooh. If I sell it to this guy, is that how I get rid of this shit? What it looks like.
Lil, you came.
Look at all these knickknacks.
Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my
Emporium
very
of
first
Wonder.
customer.
Really?
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't.
There wasn't.
So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Nice.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. As well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better.
Yeah.
Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Thank gosh. Let's go. Sell that. I kind of want to get rid of the head and stuff. Let's keep these for now. I do want another truth spray. I do want another X-ray. That'd be $12. I can get another of this. Thanks, bud. Okay.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you... Quiet, you.
Yeah, let's hit the head. The only thing else I could have thought of is going back to the dig site, but I don't know if... Although humble, he is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor. He did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. Blah, 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 blah. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers to his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children aside, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to the room. Their 7th child, Becky, is due sometime in spring. Okay. Yeah, good. Still on mind your all caps, but none of them. But rest assured, he will not relent until he has a nice hat. I did sell the head. Never got word message. Don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Yes, even the horse was fake. I knew that. Went home to the real hut where he lives. Real depression. Shit. Encountered a guard roll outside the city gates, intended to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. Level 2 done.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl.
His name in
Be on the
sewer?
lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the
43?
Small Rodent and Budget Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Breaking news? My butt. Oh look, another note.
Lil, I'm running off to run errands for Lieutenant Striker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor. Go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet for 30 gold. Yeah, we're at work. An extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Are we gonna be... Alright, are we going to work right now? The Royal Writ. Okay. So for Ash, expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas, and don't let your guard down. Don't delay them unnecessarily. Okay, don't delay. Phineas? Yeah. And Kargan. Today is Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semifinal between... Okay. There has been a Bank of Sprawl reports regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the guard force, city officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. Guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant, watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one. Okay. Cool. Oh, you do stock up back to 5. We'll do this. I kind of want to decoder ring this. Call this a day. Or they give you 3.
Yes,
You?
it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrarch, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you in. On your way, sir.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants. Much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality quality Petrardian fizzy to your local establishment.
Eee.
Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
Could the Crown Prince really be bumming cash off of... You're right. Let's just do it.
Yes, it is. Please, for the way up. And with that... Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me? Not terribly surprising, a lower-class working type. Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on. Never mind. I'll find someone a bit more well-heeled to help me.
Don't have to be rude. What? You told me it was a lower score when I gave it to him.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard. I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the Sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
You don't care for mages, eh?
Most Petrardians share the attitude that you should be able to explain the hows, whys, and wherefores of the world. Mages and their ilk don't subscribe to such thinking. If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance, to marry rich.
I guess that explains the big deal everyone's making out of this whole let's marry the princess off thing. Shouldn't she have some kind of say in the matter?
Now that is something seriously worth considering.
The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. I want to use it. What is this?
If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, just set me to it. I'm capable of working more magic with these 2 hands than the whole bloody guild of mages, I'll tell you that for free.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
Hey nanny nanny, hey nanny nanny, hey nanny nanny, and a ho ho ho. Cool. Yeah, you sound good. You seem good. Plus, I want to get that jukebox fixed. On with you.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
A lot of things falling apart in the sprawl, and your pleasant rapport may lead finding to fix a few things. Let's go. Hmm.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Hmm.
Oh, Sprankles.
Weep, weep, weep.
I'm suspicious here.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh, no!
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Uh-huh.
Why is Sprankles?
Oh, no!
Why is you know who being laid to rest here?
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Oh, Caladar! What a dump!
I'm true spraying this. Fuck you. I don't trust it.
I only went to the funeral because Monty's was catering.
Okay.
I always hated that damn cat.
Sprankles! I'm sad.
I've just got to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then drop the illegal contraband off at the dungeon. Then I'll get my money and be set.
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it. I hated the...
No, not you. You, mourner guy.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way. All right, have fun burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so
Sprankles!
happy at St. Euphigenia's. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good.
That has to be a medal, right?
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
What? Maybe I could have done one more thing, but...
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago, and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Oh, you said the wrong thing. Right? Ah.
Come on, on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here.
Mm-hmm.
What more do you want me to say?
Is it really your personal driver's fault, or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
But you will.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower, and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers.
I am from the sprawl.
They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
Oh.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
I will take that.
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
Sorry.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
One more.
Kid, you took my lucky second sweatband. I got nothing more to say to you. What's it gonna be?
Didn't I? Get out. Move along.
You can't be serious. You're actually not gonna let me in? Is this some stupid plan to get your team to win? Cause that is low, little girl. Whatever. Maybe I can try to make it to another gate before the game starts. They don't call me the fastest arm in the game because I run slow.
Wait, what?
A very legitimate reason for entering the sprawl, you center packing. Maybe the sprawl brawlers had a chance tonight's game after all. Let's go!
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
No, you're
I
not.
believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
Nope.
But I am the prattler.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Right away, Councilwoman Ash.
No, 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 no. They're the fake one. They're the fake one. They're the fake one. No, 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 no.
You're free to enter the sprawl, your praetorship.
Thank you, child. To
No, no, no. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. I was just saying yes to the councilwoman, but I was gonna let in the real one. I didn't want to let this one in.
Greeting. She would have.
Auto deny.
But I am the prattler.
Get the fuck out of here.
What on earth are you doing?
Deny. Hard deny.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Crushed it. Oh, there's another person? Yes, you're the real one.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
It is.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
Kapla! I'm rooting for you. Got a medal too. Should be guaranteed 3 stars. 3.5. 20 gold. Maybe I could have. No, that's what the spray was for. Going to the stadium for the shop. Or to place a bet, I guess.
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball? Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's, Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for... Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams that play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them? How much you looking to gamble?
Oh, let's look for a solid... I don't have anything to confiscate. I don't have any confiscation, do I? To sell. I kind of just want to bet full 50. Yeah, fuck it.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Oh, we get to watch some Goblin Ball?
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But without Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot, the Sprawl Brawlers are looking good.
Let's go.
Jorbala Pepstein has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it, and it's passed through the flaming gates.
Yo, let's go.
That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes.
Let's
and you
go.
better believe the Kaladar Lightning are wondering where the hell their star player Saruna was today. What a great day of golf.
Yo, we passed the thing through the hoop thing, a flyer? Let's fucking go.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Got it, Fredo. Nope. Give my money. Look at that, $107. Illegal gambling. RB. Let's go. Let's get some upgrade. Let's get some upgrades. Garbs. Go, my man.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman, Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Well, thank you.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
Gotta be nice to the guy. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. X-ray. I still haven't used the bullwhip. We'll buy 3 crystals. And we'll be fucking stocked. Alright. Did he repair the jukebox? Let me talk to him first.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend, of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
You had to walk into mine.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
I told you that.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
For a price.
Oh, God.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
Oh well, no sweat. We've been just fine without any music or joy in our lives for years now. Just fine.
Suit yourself.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why. Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Does he say something else?
I made a terrible mistake.
This place has been a little quiet lately. If only we had a few more dwarven customers come through here. They can fix anything. Ah, well, back to listening to the gentle scurrying of the rat, the tiddling of Emma in the kitchen.
I don't really have anywhere to... I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you...
Let's hit the hay. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at the court to the princess, but because you didn't lend him a $5, I did, and... A beer pong and basketball club, which he could have then tripled participating. Unfortunately, just before heading up to against a group of the young men living in the social club, the Sons of Nobles clubhouse, they were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Damn. Smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happened to be just down the hall from the particular cell. Was confused by the absence of the star player, although it was a relief to play a game without the fear of being accidentally assaulted by their Okay. Found wandering the fields outside of the sprawl, trying to make her way back to Kaladar the next morning. Kaladar's keeper of the Golden Mongoose tried to console her and was promptly accidentally assaulted. As they turned away, took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the authorities impersonating their beloved Preto. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet. Oh no. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the Preto had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the West Alien Green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to port, where she dazzled the attendants. Let's go.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the Exciting Coliseum for Sports. I like it.
I like it.
I hate it.
Well,
We're
whatever.
split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Not good. No note. I don't want to leave just yet. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This was Lil Guardsman. I'm enjoying it so far. Some of them I don't really know how I'm to meddle the people without doing them over and over again and just doing different options. But then you need a lot of like uh chronometer 3000. You need a lot of actions on that, and so we'll get what we get while but yeah. Um yeah, I mean so far I'm enjoying it. I loved that I was able to do actually a decent amount of stuff. Like not only just like guarding, but we were able to do the illegal gambling. We were able to get the dwarf in the tavern. Hopefully he's still there, because if at the end of this shift, I'm gonna try and just keep the money, go into the tavern, and try and repair that jukebox if he's still there. If not, Might have to do it on another run through, but we'll see when it comes to that. I enjoyed busting that pack of Game of Skate, the deep end pack that I did. Pack. Glad to have these cards. Some of them are very nice and very important to future deck builds and such. And yeah. And then this. Check out the description box. There is links to the developer's website. There are links to where you can buy this game on both the Switch and on Steam. They're on other platforms, but those are the two that I'm kind of like that I commonly from. And so just to keep that theme, I'm just leaving it to those two links. And then if you missed my last stream, which was the finale of Ghost 1.0, the link is down there as well as another link where you can support me on all of my social media platforms, Patreon, and other ways you can support me, etc. Give the video a like if you enjoyed this game, and hit that subscribe button because it would really help push this platform a little higher so more people can see more indie games and supporting that market. It's a little passion of mine. Yeah. I guess leave a comment below as well. Did you enjoy this game? Did you, and if you did like at least something about this game, what is it that you liked? And tell me what other games you would like to streamed in the future. We are going to finish this game on stream, however. So, I'm going to see if it's going to be tomorrow that we continue on. But if it's not, then it's not. We'll see. Check out all the socials, and you'll see then when I am streaming next. Even if it's day of, go check out the social. Yeah, until the next stream, everybody. Have a good one.